Hello. Let's see. Is this thing working? Oh, hi guys. What's going on? What is it? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay in the chat. I've kind of got like a ratchet setup because my computer screen is broken. So I have to kind of do it off of like tablet and a monitor. It's just all types of messed up. So let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. While I get this figured out. Okay, perfect. Oh, yay. Okay, good. Good. Okay, hi. Yay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to try and look at the live chat here and also here. What's the news? I already saw what's the news. Okay, wait. What's going on? I'm still in Colorado. Where's everybody at? I am leaving Colorado for the first time. Y'all, I got to Colorado May 6th, and I'm finally leaving next week. And I'm super excited to be heading out. This is the longest I have been in a place, except for Baja. Baja, I was down there for like 10 weeks or something. So this is the longest that I've been somewhere new or somewhere for a while. A lot's been going on though. I left for the mountains like a few weeks ago, and I did 2 weeks there, which was so nice to get out of the city. I was just feeling like really like trapped and claustrophobic in the city, and then like obviously I had that like really bad incident, which I can update you guys on too, but that like left me with like a lot of like anxiety, and it just was not good. So I really needed to get out of the city kind of for a break. So I'm happy to be back though. I've been back for a few days, and I have been going to the gym, and that's been super nice to just like get back in a routine. All right, let's see. Okay. Modesto, California, Chicago, Alabama, Arizona, Oregon. Yay! From all over. Hi, Paul Sherman. Okay. Oh, so I shared your recently profiled video with 1A community. Thank you. Guys, honestly, that video did really well on my YouTube channel, but like also Instagram, and I posted it on TikTok. So if you watch that video, you know when I called the police, like nothing happened. And so I'll give you guys a little update because I haven't updated any of my other social medias on that situation. But and this isn't the news that I'm going to share, but I'm just going to update you guys. So I posted on Instagram and I posted on TikTok, and it went viral on both. And somebody that works with the guy DM'd me and told me his name, gave me all his information. And so I ended up calling the police again, and they were like, oh yeah, we dropped your case. First of all, let me tell you this. They were like, oh yeah, your case is inactive because there wasn't any concrete information, like a license plate, name, whatever. And I said, on the 911 call, I gave you guys a license plate. And they were like, yeah, we ran it and it came back like not correct. Like you probably got a letter wrong. And I was like, no, I didn't. And so the lady like looks at it again because I was so adamant, and she was like, I just wanted to say, like, we made an oopsies and the plate did come back. So, like, I'm going to hand it off to the sergeant. So, first of all, they, like, completely dismissed my case, and it was their fault that they didn't run the plate right. So then I call back the next day because a girl DMs me, like, and gives me all his information. And so I call back, and she's like, oh, okay, so I talked to the sergeant, and it's placed with a detective now, so like you can give him your information. So I talked to the detective probably about a week ago, and I gave him the guy's information, where he works, his address, his date of birth, like I got it all. The girl gave me a lot of information, and then I just wanted to give the police as much information, so I did like a little background check on him to like get all the rest of the information. And so basically where we're at with that is the detective is going to reach out to him now and get kind of like his side of the story. And then he's going to reach back out to me. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back. Okay. Let's see. Wow, people from all over. 91 in Michigan today. Wow, that's literally insane. Denver, it's been raining non-stop. It's just so annoying. All the storms. It's like, yeah, not good. NorCal, Lassen Volcanic. Oh my gosh, I wanted to go to that national park, but I missed it. Hello, I caught a live. Sorry I'm behind on your videos. We'll get caught up. Oh, no problem. Thank you for being here. Okay. All right. I've got some news, and I know that's why probably some of you guys are here, and I'm really nervous to share this news. This is the first time I'm sharing it. I'm going to post it on Instagram tomorrow, but I thought I'd give like a little bit of like a little live chat nugget for my subscribers that are here. So, I'm so nervous. I decided that I am selling my bus. I have been thinking about this for a really long time. Don't freak out. I'm not getting off the road. And let me like talk through all of this. So I decided that I'm going to sell my bus. The listing is going to go live tomorrow morning. And I'm going to announce it on Instagram. I made this decision because I'm someone who really likes change. I've always moved, like ever since I left high school, I've moved every year, even if it's the same city, like different apartment. Like I just want something new. I love my bus. Honestly, it kills me to think about somebody else owning my bus. But like I said, I want something new. I want to build again. My biggest regret with my bus build was not documenting the build. Everyone told me to do YouTube, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so overwhelming. Like, I have to figure out how to do YouTube and figure out how to build a bus. So I decided I'm going to sell my bus. I'm not going to tell you guys what I want to build next or what my next rig is, but that's mainly the reason of why I want to sell my bus. I want to do a change, and I want to continue living on the road for a little bit longer, a year minimum. But with this decision and what I want to do, I have kind of like a tight timeline. And I know it's like super hard. You can't like control when your bus is going to sell. But in order to do what I want to do and to do my next build, I would have to sell the bus. In a perfect world, I would sell the bus like beginning of September. I'm planning on going to Descend up on Bend. So if in a perfect world, I would sell my bus right after Descend on Bend. That would be like amazing. But if the right buyer came along and the right like opportunity and stuff, I would change my plans and sell the bus a little bit earlier, if need be. So with that being said, and I have like kind of like a tight timeline because I would have like a short amount of time to do my next build and then get back on the road because I really want to go to Baja next year in January again. So I would have to do a really fast build. So if the bus doesn't sell, though, by the time that I would need it to sell, I would just hang on to my bus and not do my next build and just give up on my dream to do another build. So that would make my heart really sad. But I'm not like hung up on it. Like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So if I'm supposed to be in my bus another year, then I'm supposed to be in my bus for another year. But if it works out how I would like it to work out, I would sell my by mid-September. But again, I'm open to selling it beforehand for the right buyer, for the right opportunity. So that's my big announcement. That's my big news. And it's like, honestly, it's so weird to say. Some of my close friends, I see some friends in here, Choose the Path You Take, Destiny and Liz, they know. I've talked to them for months about my next build and like this decision. It's such a hard decision to do. But it feels so weird to like say it out loud now. And like make it real. Like today I was doing the listing on Life Trader. I haven't posted it yet, but I was like putting in all the information, typing up everything and uploading photos, and it was so sad. All right, let me go to the live chat. Okay, let me see. Hi, Samantha. Oh my gosh. Okay, Eric, hello from Los Angeles. Hello. Dwayne McKinney. I wonder if you're going to go bigger. I don't know. Maybe. Troy said it's going to be a van. Lemon and bean van life. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. There's so many cool builds. Okay, so getting into bus life, I only heard about like bus life and van life, and being on the road for a little over a year now, especially like going to like all these meetups and down in Baja, my eyes were just so open to all the types of rigs that there are. Like, it's literally insane. There's so many cool things. People are so creative with their rigs. And it's just amazing. I've seen ambulances, I've seen van life, bus life, are obviously RV life. I've seen dump trucks, I've seen box trucks. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really nervous for someone to live in my bus. Like, I feel like if I sold my bus, like, say I sold it before Descend and whoever bought it, like, ended up going to Descend, like, I would be so butthurt seeing somebody in my bus, especially if they, like, change something, but, like, obviously it's theirs now, so they can do whatever they want, but, oh my gosh, okay. Samantha, yay for Descend. Yay, I know, I can't wait. I love Descend, y'all. That was my first van life, bus life meetup, and it was so much fun. And I really, really want to go again. And I have a lot of friends that are going that I won't see unless I go to Descend. So I'm really excited. Honestly, my plan is, even if the bus did sell, like, let's just say the bus sold mid-August, like before Descend, I would ask one of my friends that are going if I could live with them, like, just so I could go to Descend. So hopefully, if the bus does sell, I have a friend that's willing to let me move in for the weekend so I could go to Descend, because I really, really, really want to go in my bus or not. In a perfect world, it would be in my bus, but if not, whatever. Dwayne, she has too much stuff for van life. Facts, y'all. I have so much stuff. I was taking pictures of my bus, and I'm like, wow, I have so much storage space, but like, holy cow, I have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. Victor, am I getting the same size or smaller? I don't want to share that yet because I don't really want to give away what I'm going to do. So you'll just have to wait and see. And I guess if the bus never sells, I'll tell y'all what I want it to do. But if it does sell, you'll have to see. And I'm super excited. Like I said, if it does sell, I'm going to document the whole build on YouTube and do like a build series because, like I said, that was my biggest regret. I would love to go back one day and just like watch and be like, damn, like I really did that. Like I really built that bus. Because sometimes I tell people I built my bus and they see it and they're like, I don't think so. And I like have no video footage except for a few clips. So I would love to have that. Okay, let me scroll down. Normal nomad progression, bus, van, truck, camper. Getting gradually smaller. Yo, actually, my mom, I think I just saw her pop in here. My mom's like really into the truck camper life and she might do that. Choose the path to take. So excited for you. Thank you so much. I'm really excited. It's cool. It's going to be an upgrade. I hope so. I hope it will be an upgrade. Let's see. Northwest, Bushcraft, and Survival. I'm not sure if your bus is diesel, but definitely get a diesel because they'll last much longer. You'll save a ton of fuel. My bus is gas. So yeah. Victor, I bought a military truck in process of building it. Wow, that's super cool. Aaron says buffering, no picture or sound. Let me know if it's okay. You guys can't hear anything. Oh no. Okay, people putting in the chat refresh. No. I'm going to type it in. I'm going to type it in. There we go. Okay. Oops, I made a spelling error. Okay. When is the Descend event? Descend is, I think this year it's like the first week of September. I think it's like Labor Day weekend or something. I think September 1st through 4th or something like that. I think everyone should go. It's a little bit pricey, like compared to other events that are like free or cheaper. I don't know what the tickets are this year. I think it's like around $150 or something. Don't quote me on that. I haven't bought mine yet. But yeah, I think everyone should go. It's a good event. All right. Thanks, Troy. $10. I pay more for my ESPN and watch Schoolie.Teacher more than all three of them. Dog treats on me. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'm almost at my year mark on YouTube, which is so crazy. I think my year mark is in like a few weeks. I would love to get to 5,000 subs, but I think I'm like 800 away. So I definitely don't think that that's going to happen in 3 weeks, but you know, a girl can dream. But that was my goal was actually, no, realistically, my goal was 3,000. But then once I passed 3,000, like a few months ago, I was like, okay, maybe 5,000 subs by the year mark. I don't think I'm going to get to that though. Okay. Okay, I'm going to skip over all these. Refresh. Good now. Okay. All right. Perfect. Eric, can I help you build your new rig? You know, I don't think so. The main thing is like I'm so proud that I built my bus all on my own, and like it's so empowering to know that I did it all on my own, and I really want to do that again. So sorry, but no. I mean, maybe if there's like something I need help on. Like I did get a little help on mounting my gray tank because that shit is hard. I mean, I could have figured it out on my own, but it was a task I didn't want to do. So I got some help. I participated, but I didn't do that whole part on my own. Let's see. MoTV. Don't be sad that it's gone. Be happy that you did it. You had a great adventure and journey ahead. Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm trying to be positive about like all the memories and all the adventures that I've had in my bus. And I know like it makes my heart so happy to know that somebody else is going to have those same experiences. But it's like, it's my first baby, you know, it's like my first home, my first thing. I don't know. I have like an emotional attachment to it, which I think is like realistic. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's bittersweet. And that's even if the bus sells. Like, I know the market's like not that great these days. So I'm trying not to get excited about a new build just in case, like I said, my timeline, it doesn't happen. But I'm manifesting and putting it out into the world that my bus will sell and it'll be in the right hands and I'll get to go on this new journey and obviously share with you guys this new journey and like new chapter of nomadic living. So yeah. Cliff notes on guy with incident. I must have missed a video. Okay, so without going into too much detail, I was parked at a park near an apartment complex, but in front of a park, and this guy came up to my window. First time he just asked me regular questions people ask me, but then the next time he came back like aggressively and was yelling at me to leave with lots of swear words I'm not going to repeat. Told me things like I don't belong here, tried to flash like gang signs, just like really tried to intimidate me. And it went on for about like 10 minutes. And then he came back with some other guys to intimidate me. And basically I called the police and they said they had other things to do. So they would follow up with me the next day, basically. So long story short, just this racist man was just like really rude. But you know what? All the thing that I learned is I'm so proud of Honcho. I always wondered if because he's so sweet and he barks at when people walk by, but I was like, would he really protect me or protect the bus, like if need be? And he just like turned it on. Like you can watch in the video, Honcho was so aggressive and so scary, and I'm just so proud. But it makes me sad though, because Honcho kind of has a little bit of PTSD from it. like anytime someone walks by, he used to bark, but now it's like aggressive barking, hair fully up. Like he's just like really, really protective. We'll walk by somebody, we'll see other dogs. He's just like super aggressive, which makes me really sad. So I'm trying to like figure out I want him to continue to bark because I think it's a really big deterrent for people like trying to break in or steal my rig or anything. But I'm trying to figure out how to make him not go into that like fight or flight mode like he was in. So if anyone has dog training tips, let me know. All right, let's see. Hi, Bart. Samantha, you got to manifest it. You can totally get there. Right? Sometimes I have like anxiety. I'm like, oh, it's not going to sell. It's not going to sell. But then other days I wake up and I'm like, no, I'm so positive it's going to sell. So, let's see. From where are you getting inspirations for your next build? Like in terms of like what it's going to look like on the inside or the outside? Like the actual rig, like I've just got so many inspiration from like seeing all the creativity that people do in so many different types of rigs and the different ways to like do everything. Inside, I know for the rig that I want, I know the layout that I want, and it's a kind of unique layout. I haven't seen too many people with it in like any rig, not just the rig that I want, but I have no idea what the inside's gonna look like. I really love like my like light bright white, but it's so hard to keep clean, but I think it looks so good. It makes the space look bigger. So I have no idea yet what vibe I'm gonna go for the inside. And honestly, the vibe here, this was supposed to be all dark stuff. Like I was gonna have black cabinets, dark floors, dark ceiling, like everything was gonna be dark. And then during the build, like I was like, just kidding. Like it just kind of came to me for the vibe that I have in here. So I think once I have the layout, I think everything else with that when you start like actually getting into the design process. Eric, I just want to get some experience before I build out my own sprinter van. Honestly though, I had zero experience and that was the best thing. I say literally just go into it and just do it. Like I don't think you need experience to do a sprinter van. I really don't. There's so many things on YouTube that you can look at. So the community is so great. I messaged so many people during my build, like asking questions, and people got back to me. Like, I don't think you need any experience. I haven't built anything in my entire life, and I built an entire bus. So, and I was taking pictures of my garage space today, and I took everything out and I was taking pictures of like my electrical system, which isn't the neatest, but like I've had so many people, professional builders, electricians, other people who have just lived on, look at my electrical system and they're like, wow, like this is like done really well. It doesn't look neat. It's not like all neat and tidy, but they're like, you did everything right. Like your fuses, your wires, everything is right. So like, and that's just so encouraging because I've never built anything. I've never wired anything. So that just shows you can do it. You don't need any experience. I say just go for it. Don't wait time. Am I selling honcho too? No, 100% no. Okay, Angel Black. Hi from PA, new sub. Found you in Tiny Home Tours. Did short/being unsafe female on the road. Had to follow you, loving your channel. That guy was an idiot. Honcho was such a good job. Aw, thank you so much for following. Yeah, they asked me if they could like post a little bit of the which they also posted from my interview. Ironically, the question for Tiny Home Tours was like, what's something that surprised you the most on the road? And I was like, being safe on the road. I've never felt unsafe. And so that answer obviously has changed. But for the most part, let me just say, I have felt so safe on the road. There's been 2 incidents, well, maybe 3 that I can count, maybe 4 that I can count in over a year. One, a homeless guy in Arizona started doing my keypad. I didn't have honcho with me, and that was really scary. 2, one guy was like kind of circling my bus one time. 3, in Arizona when the police surrounded me, which I also have a video on. If you go back, I think it was like December or January, and racially profiled me then too. And then 4, this incident. So honestly, and all of those have happened in cities. So let me just say, just don't do nomadic life in a city and you'll be fine. Let's see. Okay. Troy Stone, $5. Thank you so much. Honcho scared me in that episode. I thought he was going to squeeze his body through the window and rip that dude's kneecaps off. Your pup has your back. Literally, I thought Honcho was going to jump out the window too. Like, I was really nervous about that. Nathan Beckfield, $20 gas funds. Cheers. Thank you so much. I actually need to get gas right after this. So, okay. Samantha, I'm so attached to my van. I honestly can't imagine selling it. I'm so proud of you for doing it. Thank you. I know, Samantha, you've gone back and forth a couple of times about selling your van, redoing your van, just keeping it as it is. And so it definitely is a hard decision. I know you know the struggle because you're so attached to it. It's literally your baby. And I think it would be fine if, like, I sold it and I never saw it again. But if I, like, saw someone go to, like, an event with it, I would just feel so sad. I don't know. The bus will sell. You're going to sell your bus. Claim it. Yes, I'm trying to. Honestly, like, I really hope it's, like, oops, I think I just pinned something. There we go. What was I saying? I hope it's like the right buyer too. Like, I was telling my mom today or the other day, I was like, even if someone offered me the price, if it just didn't feel like the right person, I don't know if I could, like, do it. So I think a lot of it too has to go, like, it has to be the right person. So yeah, because I'm so attached to it. I want someone that's going to treat it right, have great experiences for it. I don't want someone that's just going to buy it and then, like, let it sit in a backyard and never ever use it, unless they're, like, going to Airbnb it out for lots of people to, like, use it. Like, that's fine, but I just don't want someone to, like, I don't know, treat it bad. All right, Jer, how much do you think your price will be? I have gone back and forth on this so much, and it's so hard because, like, I know how much I've put into it. I've put a lot of mechanical upgrades, new, like, rebuilt transmission, new tires, new starter, new flex plate, new fuel pump, new fuel filter, new sensors, new spark plugs, new brakes, like, so many new things. And so I know how much I've put into it, and looking at other buses, a lot are being sold right now are, like, professionally built buses. And then other buses that aren't professionally built, like, comparing, like, my electrical system's pretty powerful. And I have, like, a mini split and a shower. So just, like, with all my amenities, I've been going back and forth with my mom. And I think I'm going to, so weird to say because I feel like so many people just, like, judge you on the price. I think I'm going to say 50K, I think. I still haven't even typed the price thing into my Van Life Trader. I'm going to sell it on Van Life Trader. I think I saw that comment come up. Van Life Trader and probably Marketplace I'll list it on. But I'm thinking 50. But again, like, if the right buyer came to me and offered something lower and it just felt right to me, I think I would, like, I think honestly the most important part is it feeling right, the buyer that's gonna, like, have it in their plans. So I think that that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think 50. How many dogs do I have? I just have Honcho. I would love another dog. But my mom keeps reminding me how much Honcho costs. So just Honcho for now. Okay, let me pay attention here. How much is gas in Colorado? You know, when I was in Aspen, I pulled up at the gas station. It said $5.26. I drove about 30 minutes down the road to Glenwood Springs, and it was a whole $1.30 cheaper. It was like $4. But in Denver, I've seen anywhere with my Costco membership on the to, like, the high end in downtown Denver, like $3.89. So anywhere between there. So not terrible. Once I get into $4, I'm like, ugh, so annoying. But when I first got to Denver about 2 months ago, I paid like $2.89 for gas. So it has gone up quite a bit. So Paul said, Samantha, sell your van and buy this bus. That'd be great for you. I would love if Samantha had my bus. Eric, any future plans for a meet and greet? a meet and greet. I didn't know people really wanted to meet me. No, not like a official thing. I love meeting people at events. Skoolie.teacher was really weird for me because there was a lot of people that had followed me and like knew who I was and really knew Honcho. Like people like made Honcho treats, which was so sweet. But there were so many people that came up to me and just like wanted to talk to me and told me I inspired them, which is so sweet and honestly so heartwarming. Makes my heart so happy. But no like official meet and greets. Like if I will say I do plan on going to Descend on Ben, and I do plan on hopefully if I can get this next rig, when the bus sells and I can do my next build in September and be back on the road like early January, I can go to Skoolie.teacher in Arizona next year. I would love to do the same way that I did this year, Skoolie, and then right from Skoolie to Baja and caravanning down with some friends. That would be like my ideal world. So in terms of like a meet and greet, I plan on being at those 2 events. So if you're there, I would love to say what's up and get to know each other and see your rig because I love looking at other people's rigs. Let's see. Nathan Beckfield, damn, paid $90 for a truck, LOL. $90K for a truck? What kind of truck? Like a converted truck? Or just a truck? Because that's a lot. Sell it at CarMax, LOL. No. Troy, it's worth that even more. You've put a lot into it. I think 50 is good and honest asking price. Yeah, I'm not like selling my bus to like make money per se. Like honestly, the money that I get selling my bus will go towards my new rig. But I'm not in it to make money in a way. I felt like that was pretty honest. And I feel like it was like kind of middle of the road. I've seen rigs going for like 43 up to like 80, which I kind of think is crazy, but to each their own. But like middle of the road, it seems to be around like high 50s or mid 50s to mid 60s. And my bus, I'm not pretending to be a professional builder whatsoever. Like I know my bus is not professionally built. I think it's built really well. I didn't take any shortcuts building. And it has a lot of amenities like water storage, an electrical system where you should never power. Like, so I felt like 50 is like a good price for it. I don't recommend a meet and greet. Folks are crazy. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people in the world. So yeah, no, I don't think I would ever do like just like a random meet and greet. I feel like that's a little weird. But yeah, no. Okay. I give 50K pesos. That's what's the conversion to pesos these days? I don't even know. Nathan, 3,500 DMC diesel. Oh, okay, sick. Nice. That's super cool. That is super cool. Okay, guys. I think I've scrolled all the way down the live chat. I didn't really plan on being on for a super long time today. I just wanted to give my YouTube subscribers a little note about what's going on and about I'm going to do a YouTube video on it on Sunday. So that's what this Sunday's going to be. It'll be like about that and doing all of that. I don't think it's the most exciting video I've ever done. But that's honestly what my life has been. Let's see. Okay, a few more people popped in here. Wait, I just got here. What did I miss? Oh, goodness, you missed so much. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so just to recap really quickly, I'm selling my bus. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not getting off the road, though. I am selling my bus because I want to do a new build. I'm not ready to share what that is yet. But for me, financially, it doesn't make sense to do my build and my bus at the same and have that at the same time. So in order to do my new build, I have to sell my bus. So my bus listing is going live tomorrow on Van Life Trader and Facebook Marketplace. The link will be in my Instagram bio. If you guys want to check it out. I would love if you guys could share it. If you guys are on social media, share it with your friends on your Instagram, your Facebook pages. If you could share the link, that would be greatly appreciated. I would really, really love that support. But basically that's the long story short, is that I'm selling my rig, but I'm not getting off the road. So don't worry about that. Lulu said, I'm new here. How old are you, girl? I'm 27 and I have a birthday coming up in a month from today, August 5th. 1 month from today, I turned 28. So thank you for being here. Love new people. Thank you. Let's see. Alex Colmer, can you play an instrument? Yes, I can. I played the violin growing up from when I was little all the way through high school. And sometimes when I go home still, I will pick up the violin. I can read sheet music. I'll play music. I remember things from memory. I mean, I'm not a professional violin player, but I can hold my own. So I play the violin. Nathan said, let me guess, you're going to van life. I don't know. I was talking about there's so many people that have so many creative rigs that I've seen on the road, and I'm kind of noted. So you'll have to see. But again, I won't do another build unless my bus sells by mid-September latest, because like I said, I want to go to SkooliePalooza in January, and I want to go to Baja in January. So in order for that to happen, I would have to start a build by October, the latest, and just do a quick 2.5 month build to get on the road, which I think is realistic, considering I've built before. Honestly, this bus took me 11 months to build, but the hardest part was learning how to do stuff and ordering things. I'm just going to order all the same shit that I ordered on Amazon. I saved everything in folders. So I'm just going to reorder everything. My electrical system is going to be the exact same. My plumbing, exact same. Everything's going to be the exact same. So I feel like it's just copying and pasting into a new rig, which I'm not going to tell you what it is. But we'll see. Eric, you're Leo too. Yeah, Leo. Although I don't really feel like I give Leo vibes. I don't know. You guys might think differently, but personally, I don't feel like I give Leo vibes. Let's see. Going on a bear hunt, family. Hey, just tuning in. So exciting. Thank you. Yeah, it was a really hard decision, but I'm really excited about it. I feel good about this decision. It's something I've literally thought about for the past 6 months. I've only vocalized it to friends maybe 2-3 months ago. So, and this is the first time I'm saying it out loud to a lot of people. So it is really exciting. It is. And I'm trying not to get too excited because, like I said, my bus has to sell by September, or else I'm just going to be stuck with the bus again, which I'm totally fine with. I'm okay with my bus. But yeah, it's exciting. Let's see. The bus has heaps of room to move about, but the cost of running is expensive. Yeah, it has lots of room. Keep expensive? I mean, with gas prices 7-8 months ago, last summer, it was really expensive, and I traveled really fast. For me, I did 10,000 miles in my first 4 months of bus life. So in terms of gas, yes and no. I would say I don't know. Mechanically wise, you're more susceptible to breakdowns and stuff, considering it's an older vehicle. But in my listing, I wrote out all the things that I've upgraded. I've spent $11,000 in mechanical work. I've replaced literally everything in this bus. In the most of the work was last July when I needed a new transmission, a whole bunch of stuff. And I've had 0 mechanical issues since then. The only things I've had to do since then were new tires and new brakes, and I've done both of those. So I think sometimes when you have breakdowns, which you can have in other vehicles, I know so many friends in van life that have had transmission issues that cost the same or more than what mine did in my bus. So I don't think like gas, yes, it might cost a little bit more to fill it up, but I don't know, if space is something you value, then I think it's worth it. Because I mean, I go on my friends' vans and then I get in my bus and I'm like, holy cow, I have so much space. Just the walkway, like the walkway is like, I don't even know how far it is, almost 3 feet. And in a van, it's like you can barely scoot by another person. So if you value space, like this literally feels like a home, then I think it's worth it. But yes, there's pros and cons to whatever you choose: van life, bus life, RV life, truck camper, whatever. Do I have my violin there? No, I don't. I don't. I need to get it. Then I could do like a violin love or live chat, a little concert for you guys. Nathan said, "Give you 20 to spill the beans." LOL. No, because again, like if I say the rig that I want to build out, it becomes so real, and I'm gonna be so disappointed if I put it out there and then my bus doesn't sell. But like again, if my bus doesn't sell, I'll tell you guys later in September. But it just makes it so real if I put it out there. So I don't think I'm ready to say that yet, but let's see. Are you going back home to sell and build out another? So I would love your guys' opinion on this. I've never sold a vehicle before, and I'm putting it on Van Life Trader, and you got to put a location. So my summer plans from now to September is I'm leaving Colorado the end of next week, and then I'm going to Wyoming for a short stint, and then I'm going to Salt Lake at the end of July to fly out to go see my homie Mike. He's running an Ironman. You might have seen him in my Baja vlogs. And then he summers on Nantucket, so I'll be there for like a week. Then I'm coming back. Then I'm going up to Boise and then over to Oregon, and then I'll be there through Descent. So I plan on being in Oregon sometime around my birthday, around mid-August. So I'm trying to figure out what city I should put on the listing. I don't know if I should put like Colorado or like Oregon or Utah. I have no idea. So if you guys have advice on that. So I'll be living in my bus until it's sold. But I won't be traveling that much. Like I'm going to Oregon and that's it. I'm not like, that seems slow for me compared to last year. But once I sell it, my plan is to load all my crap up in a U-Haul, load Honcho up, and we are going to drive across the country back to Michigan. Maybe if I find my perfect rig somewhere along the way, I'll pick it up and take it back home. But I plan to build in Michigan, which is also really important of why I need my bus sold by like mid-September latest. So I can get like most of the work done in October before it gets too cold. I mean, I built my bus in the snow last year and it was fine. But it was nice to like be on the inside stuff once it got cold. So that way I could like have a diesel heater on or whatever and be building inside. So the plan is to live in my bus. I got to figure out what state I'm going to list it in. But I'm planning on living in my bus until it sells, and then I will do my build back home in Michigan. It just makes most sense for me to do that, although I'm like driving all the way across the country and then I'll have to drive my new rig all the way back out. But it makes the most sense because her dog. 2, I get to live at home for free because a new build. So living at home for free. 3, I will get to like have my social life with my friends and catch up because I haven't really been home that much. And when I do go home, it's like for a few days and I don't get to hang out a lot. So just being home for like 3 months would be great. Going back to the gym that I used to work at and work out at. I don't know if I would have an extra car at that time. Maybe if my mom does her truck camper, I think she's looking at getting a truck. So I have like a car to drive around. So it just makes the most sense. And my tools are there. My grandpa's the carpenter 40 minutes away from me. So I would go over like, because I know like he enjoys that. So I would show him what I'm doing or whatever. So I just have access to all the materials that I would need to build. So I will be going home to build it. Leos can be stalkers, even more so in some ways because they think they can get away with it. I watch a lot of investigation Discovery. I'm not going to lie, my stalking investigative skills are really good. Like, if one of my friends was like, oh, my ex-boyfriend has a new girlfriend, I'll find all the information out about her. Like, no problem. Like, so, you know, I'm not denying that. Atlas Schoolie, yo, what's up? Thanks for joining. Hutchie Fort, join the mid-bus gang. You know, the mid-buses are dope. I think they look cool. Like, I feel like my short bus, my 5 windows, like almost on the cusp of being a mid-bus. But so it's like kind of like the awkward stage, but the mid-buses ones look dope. Let's see. When are you coming back to Oregon? All of us trying to get together for Descend on Bend. I was saying at the beginning of this live that I'm planning on going to Descend on Bend. I would love to go to Descend on Bend, hopefully in my rig, but if my rig sells before then I need a friend that will let me stay in their rig with the weekend and we can bunk together. But I plan on being back in Oregon around my birthday, like a month from now, August 5th-ish. I plan on being there through Descend. Piano player 88 key. Hi, saw your live, thought I'd pop in, found your channel from Bart's video this past Sunday. Oh, thank you for joining. What's up? Suggestion, pick a state that has a cheaper sales tax. Oh, yeah, I've never sold anything in my life, so I don't even know how that works. I don't know if like I listed it in Colorado and someone bought it in Oregon, if we would do like the paperwork for Oregon, or I don't really know how that works. I guess I need to kind of talk to someone that's on the bus before and do some research. Honestly, it was just so much work typing up the whole listing and taking photos was so much work. But I sat at Starbucks just a few hours ago for like 2.5 hours typing up the listing and going through everything that I have in my bus, like the insulation that I did, the plywood that I used for the walls, and like the subfloor and like all that type of crap, what fridge and freezer I have. It was just so much work. It took forever. And honestly, what I did is I went on other people's listings. I copied and pasted what they had just so I could like get an idea or an outline. I'm going to be honest. Okay, Isaac, if you guys follow A Bus Life Story, which I'm sure many of you do because I got a lot of followers or subs from him, he's selling Minion right now. And I went on his and I copied and pasted his description because I knew he sold so many buses. So he's really thorough in his description. And so it was just really helpful to kind of have his outline. Shout out to you, Isaac. I didn't ask you, but I just did it. Of like kind of all the things that I did. And honestly, like his bus build has a lot of different things from mine. So I had to edit a lot of it, but it's nice to have kind of an outline. What is a mid bus? Yeah, like 20 to 30 feet. So would you consider a mid bus 20 feet? Cause that's like a short bus. My bus is 23. But maybe. All right. Glad I could be here. I'm all right, other than being hit pretty hard with the cold the last few days. Oh, that sucks. That was me a few weeks ago. Shar Farm Maid. It's storming here, so I thought I lost you. However, it seems as if your channel is buffering here in Illinois. A lot of people it was buffering in the beginning. If you refresh, that seemed to have fixed the issue. So hopefully. Oh, it's also buffering for somebody else. Maybe it's storming here in Denver too. So maybe it is buffering a little bit. I don't know. 7 to 9 window bus. Yeah, that's what I would consider a mid bus. Mine's 5 and my 5th window is like a window and a half. So I don't know. Hi, good morning. I don't know where you are, but good morning. It's evening for me. It's almost 6:30. Atlas, how much bigger than her bus is that? My bus is a 5 window. I would say a mid-size is like 7 to 9. My bus, I really wanted a short bus when I first was building, and I knew I wanted a shower in my bus, and I knew a 4 window would be kind of cramped. I could do it in a 4 window, but I also valued like countertop space and closet space. So I knew from the get-go I wanted a 5-window because I wanted to be able to fit in like a parking spot, being able to maneuver around cities and all of that stuff. So that's why I went with a 5-window. I was really set on a 5-window from the beginning. And I would say my bus is like the perfect size. So if anyone wants my bus, she's great. He, I don't know. I never named this bus. All right, let's say storming here. That could have something to do with it. Yeah, it's been storming in Denver like crazy, y'all. I went to the Colorado Rapids game yesterday. I have a friend that plays, so I've been going to a lot of games. And one I can say, I love having my bus because I got there right at kickoff, weather delay. I waited for like 10 minutes and I'm like, okay, I played soccer. Like, I know it's like 20 minutes after the last lightning strike and I just saw another one. It's kind of raining. Let me go to the bus. So thankfully I did. As soon as I got to my bus, downpouring, ripping wind, like insane rain. Game was delayed 2 hours. I laid in bed, ate snacks, and watched Netflix while everyone was huddled in the concourse. Then I went back. They had one half, and then at halftime, weather delay again. This time I waited in the stadium because it was raining kind of hard, and I wasn't sure. But I ended up canceling the game. So, but the weather in Denver has been like nonstop rainy. It's crazy. And everyone here keeps telling me, I promise it doesn't rain this much. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Nathan, $20. Oh, gosh. All right. How about a hint? LOL. Bart needs vegan hunter too. Shout out to you, my man. I cannot give a hint. You're going to make me feel so bad. I cannot give a hint. I'm trying to think. It's still a vehicle. Okay, I'll say this. It's not something you have to tow. Okay, so that basically takes out a trailer. So yeah, don't pressure me. Thank you. All right, Hachi4, peace out. Thanks for the update. Bye. Thanks for joining. Going on a bear hunt family. Ours is a 30-foot transit with 3 people. I can't imagine anything bigger. Yeah. Okay, but I have met a lot of people on the road that live in like 40-foot school buses, and I walk in and I'm like, this is a house. Like, this is not a bus. This is a home, a real home. And the bigger buses just look so much nicer than short buses. I've seen a lot of beautiful short bus builds, but like for some reason, the 40-foot ones just look like a real home. But I could not imagine driving that around. Not in a million years. No. Yeah. Okay. Newman, let's see. I'm headed out in the middle of August in a horse trailer convention. Can't wait. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Atlas Schoolie. Dualies are a pro and con. A flat on a dually doesn't leave you on the side of the road, but will cost more when you need to buy new. Very true. I love having my dualies, but good news for the new buyer that I already put new tires on it. So you should put it for a long time. So you're in luck. I replaced all 6 tires a few months ago. So that's a plus. Piano player 88 key. I haven't gotten a bus, LOL. Have maybe thought about it, by DK. Couldn't decide on something small that handles well versus something big that can carry everything I need. I will say one thing about my bus. It is a 5-window bus. It is a lot bigger than a van. A lot of people compare buses and vans because those are like the 2 main things in the nomadic lifestyle. And people are like, oh, I want a van because it like drives like a car. Okay, my bus is technically a van. It is a van front. So it makes it easy for getting it worked on anywhere. You know, you call people, you say it's a bus, and then we don't do that. And I'm saying, actually, it's a GMC 3500 Savannah van. So my bus feels very much like a van. It drives like a normal car. It's just a little bit bigger. And honestly, the adjustment was not any different. Like, maybe you're a little bit wider than a normal car, but in terms of like adjusting to how it handles or how it drives, I didn't really have a hard time adjusting. My bus has a backup camera. I never use it. I just use my window or my mirrors. I don't ever need a backup camera anymore. you get used to driving something like this. And I would say like my bus, like a 4-window or a 5-window is like perfect for if you are a little bit intimidated and you want something that handles well. Like the roads in Baja, I felt like I was off-roading. I felt like such a badass driving my bus on these dirt roads on the side of cliffs. Like it drives like a normal car, I'll say. Yes, it takes a little bit of adjustment to like the spacing, but that was one thing I was really surprised about in my bus is how well that it handles. So don't be afraid about a bus. And I will say, like, the space, it's so nice. Like, all my friends in Baja that lived in vans and they like didn't have indoor showers, and like I don't know, just having the space, the countertop space, my countertop, I like 4 feet of countertop space. Like, and that's not including the counter around the sink. That's not including this countertop space that I have another foot over here next to the oven. Like, I just have so much space. It's so nice. A fridge and a freezer, the pantry space. Like, yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop bragging about my bus. Let's see. Trying to help Isaac and Jelena this coming week and possibly bringing my bus. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, they're going through all their stuff because they have to move out of the shop. So they've got a lot going on. I think Jalena's live right now. It's her birthday. So yeah, no, that's one of the main reasons why I want to go back to Descent. I love Isaac and Jalena. They were some of my first friends on the road. Isaac is someone I really looked up to, like his Skooliana building mine, and just I watched a lot of his build videos to help me learn how to do stuff. Like, that's the homie for real. Shout out to him. But yeah, I want to get back to Oregon so I can see them. And Ember was so little and now she's so big, and I want to see their new bus. Their new build looks sick. So yeah, okay, on some residential streets around here that just have one lane per side, sometimes without a strip, I can do a U-turn in my Camry without backing up, but can't do that in my dad's Astro. Yeah, U-turns are hard in this. Yeah. I guess there's pros and cons. I haven't thought much about countertop space, but I've thought about appliances and other things like fridge, freezer, washer, dryer, computer, and actual piano. After all, I have this name, etc. You know, I've seen some cool people. I've seen this one build. They had like a bars type table, or like even their countertop, a pull-out keyboard that's underneath so it stores away. Look it up. There's a lot of like cool things you can do, and people get so unique in their builds. So I think no matter the space, obviously you kind of have to like pick and choose some things, but like you can put a lot of things into a small space if you get creative. So it just takes some time and some planning and lots of research. But again, like, don't reinvent the wheel. There's so many creative ideas out there. You just have to do some searching for it. Lulu, what are the must-haves on your next build? A lot. Honestly, so I think I did so well planning my bus. There's not been one thing that I felt like I'm missing. So my must-have would honestly be my electrical system. Again, I have 600 amp hours of battery. Never run out of battery. Love it. So I would say that would be a must-have. I love having an oven and a stovetop. Also must-have. I love having the amount of water that I have because I can go off grid for like 2-3 weeks if I need to. I've got 46 gallons, and then I carry an extra 6 of drinking. So the water storage is also a must-have. And then I'm going to say it, my shower. I love having an indoor shower. I love the idea of outdoor showers, and mine I do have the option for an outdoor shower, but having an indoor shower is like a must-have for me. And so that's like my must-haves. My wish list item would be a fridge and a freezer again. I love having a freezer, but if I can't do a freezer, then that would be a wish list. A roof deck would also be a wish list. Again, I don't use my roof deck as much as I would like to, but I love having the option, especially when you're going to like meetups and everyone's like hanging out. Like at Descend, we had like a propane campfire on my roof deck with like 10 people. It was just so cool. So that would be another wish list item. But my 4 main would be like my electrical system, my water storage, oven and stovetop and indoor shower. Let's see. When you want to hit the Oregon coast, stop by as well. We have a house in Lincoln City. It was a lot of fun helping them build their house there. House bus. Oh yeah, okay. I did Lincoln City last year when I was in Oregon. I did like 5 weeks in Oregon too. Do I have a hard time finding spots on? No, in the city? No, absolutely not. And I think my bus, like I said, it's the perfect size because I can do city life in a bus. I fit in a parking spot. I park in like Planet Fitness, Cracker Barrel, Walmarts. Those are all great places to park. I park on side streets all the time, y'all. Like all the time. Side streets are like my favorite. Never in front of someone's house. Like there's parks maybe that are next to houses or like streets that are the sides of someone's houses that have street parking. Like I'll park there. I'll just get there later and like leave earlier in the day. Like maybe from like 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. Never been an issue. If I am parking closer to like residential, I never park in the same spot 2 nights in a row. Like I try and switch it up. But I've never had problems finding parking for my bus in a city. Never, ever. I was even in downtown Denver, like you have to like pay for the parking lots and stuff. Like I said, I fit in one spot. As long as there's a little overhang on the back, I fit in one spot. So I can go in the regular parking lots that cars go into. I never had a problem. So if anyone's, look at me trying to sell my bus. I've never had a problem. It's fine. Okay. I'm actually at home a while ago, combined my computer with an acoustic piano, but I don't have a setup that way right now. Super cool. Short buses are great for finding spots. Yes, they are. Hi, did I miss the news? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, long story short, I'll repeat it again. I'm on a bus, but I'm not getting off the road. I want to do another build, pending if my bus sells by mid-September. But the listing is going to go live tomorrow. The link will be in my bio on Instagram. And if I can do a link in my YouTube bio, I'll add it there too. But it's going to be on Van Life Trader and Facebook Marketplace. So please, please, please share with your friends if you know anyone in the market or if you're yourself are interested. Please, please, please share. That would mean the world to me. Yes, indoor showers are so underrated. I love my indoor shower. And I've met so many people who keep saying they're a waste of space and they never use it. And I'm like, how? Like, how? I use my shower all the time. All the time. If I'm not near Planet Fitness, I shower every day because I work out every day. And to me, just like going to bed sweaty is just like not for me. To each their own. But I shower every day. When I'm off grid in the middle of the mountains, I'm taking a hot shower because I have a hot water heater, lots of water, and an indoor shower to do it. So I love my shower, but not everyone is so on the same page as me. Let's see. Yeah, 40-foot bus, you got a pregame, you got to plan your route. My bus can go over mountain passes. Like I just did Independence Pass in Colorado up to like 12,000 feet elevation, and it took it like a beast. Like I don't have to like forest roads because I'm under 30 feet. So sometimes it'll say like stuck. Like I can maneuver on most roads. Getting a bigger bus. I'm not ready to share what my next rig is. It's going to be a surprise. So you'll have to wait and see. But if I do end up selling my bus and doing a new build, I will be posting and documenting the whole build on YouTube, which I'm really excited about because that was my biggest regret. And the main reason why I want to do another build is to document it. Is my biggest regret not doing it the first time. So yeah. I basically want everything self-contained so I wouldn't have to go somewhere else, for example, shower, do laundry, etc. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I totally get that. The only thing I don't have that I can't do is laundry. I mean, realistically, I could do it. I could wash my clothes in the sink and hang them up. But yeah, I love having everything like in my bus. I love it. Let's see. I'm with you. I need a full-size refrigerator with 3 or 4 slides. I'm a 5th wheel guy, but love to redo a bus. Yeah, y'all, my fridge or freezer is probably the main selling point in my bus. Like, it's a mini fridge, kind of. It's an under countertop fridge, but it's bigger. It has 3 shelves and a pull-out drawer in my fridge, and then my freezer is divided into 3 shelves. Like, I can store so much food in there. It's amazing. So yeah, that is like a wish list. I would love having. I don't think I can do that same fridge or freezer again, but like I would love having same amount of space. All right. Yeah, I'll have to look at if I can link it in the description. I'm definitely, so like I said, my YouTube video on Sunday is going to be about selling my bus. Basically some more of this, but maybe going into a little more detail, and like I vlogged like taking pictures and like typing everything up. I cried a little, but I think I'm going to cut that out of the video. But I'm definitely going to put the link to the listing in the bio for the video on Sunday. So if I can't figure out how to do it in my actual channel's bio, it will be in the video on Sunday's bio, but also in my Instagram bio tomorrow. Let's see. All right, guys, I've got to run soon. So any last questions, go ahead and put them in. We've been on live for over an hour. I was only planning on being here for like 30, 40 minutes, but I love going live. I want to start going live, I think, every week. I don't know if I want to do Tuesday or Wednesday, though. And if this is a good time, tell me if it's like this is a good time. It's so hard with people in different time zones, but I would love to go live every week because I feel like I love my YouTube community. I feel like I tell people all the time, YouTube, I feel like people like truly care about you rather than like Instagram, where you get, not saying people don't care about me on Instagram, but like you get one viral video. Like my last video, it had over 1 million views about the dog thing, and I got like 5,000 like followers. And I'm like, okay, so most of these people followed me from one viral video. Are they actually invested in my journey and what I'm doing? I don't really know. But I feel like with YouTube, it's like a totally different ball game. I feel like people care about you and like are here for the right reasons. And so I want to connect with my YouTube community more. And so while I'm on summer break, I'm trying to get in the habit of being more consistent. So I don't know if it's like Tuesday or Wednesday, or if this is a good time. I'll have to get some feedback, but thank you guys for joining. Let's see. Mark Landex, fellow teacher, we made it. Enjoy your summer. Oh, yay. But y'all, my summer's almost over. We go back, teachers go back. School doesn't start till like Labor Day weekend, but teachers go back August 1st. Like we have to like log in and do all these safe school trainings, and like we have a professional development week, and then we have like an in-person week. Like I go back August 1st. I've got like 3 weeks left of summer, and it's making me really sad because I've only been on summer break for like 3 weeks. So, but happy summer to you. I hope you're having a great summer. About what time do you think the video should be up on Sunday? Most of the bus lineup that Spar's part of usually starts at 3 p.m. Pacific with Alyssa's video. Yeah, so I've always been pretty consistent about posting it way earlier, anywhere from like 11 Mountain Time to 1 Mountain Time. I know last week it was later just because it was taking forever to upload, and I was going to, where was I going? The Tigers game. So I didn't get to do it till I got back later, but my videos usually go up anywhere between 11 and 1. I might do a live premiere one of these days. Not this video though. Not really like I like this video, but it's not something I would want to do for a live premiere. So but yeah, usually earlier in the day on Sunday. I look at a few posts on Instagram now and then, but don't really do lives or stories and videos there much. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. I've seen your soccer highlights. You were a mean winger. Highlights. My highlight video from high school. That's so embarrassing on YouTube. So as you all know, I'm a teacher and I teach children. A lot of my students, so when I taught 4th grade a few years ago, they were like obsessed with stalking my life. Obviously, I had to make like all my social medias private because they all tried to follow me, but they would Google me on YouTube. And at this time, I didn't have this page, obviously, thank God. Although some of them do watch my YouTube channel and will comment and be like, "Hi, Miss Walker, it's me from your 4th grade class." But anyways, they would Google like my highlight soccer video, and then like in college I had to do like interviews. I played Division 1 college soccer, so like we had to do social media stuff every now and then, and they're so embarrassing, but my students would like look them up, and I just want them all deleted off of YouTube. I have a hard enough time posting like my life now that old stuff is so cringy. So none of you go look that up. But thank you. Yeah, no, I loved playing soccer, and the one thing I want to do is start playing pickup more. I don't want to lose my soccer skills, so but thank you. Let's see. Yes, Pacific time would be an hour earlier. Yeah. But mine's never a live premiere like they do for the lineup. It just is posted. So well, if you want to watch when you get a chance, and I appreciate it so much. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off soon. Well, now. Thank you guys so much for joining, and thank you for all the encouragement with my news of selling the bus. It's really hard, nerve-wracking decision. But I feel good about it. I feel good now that I've like said it. And so I appreciate all the support on that. But I'm gonna hop off. And like I said, hopefully we can go live again next week. That will be great. But my video about selling my bus will come out on Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope everyone has a great evening. And see you next time. Bye.